Jimmy Goggles the God by H.G. Wells. Narrated by Rainer Borton. "It isn't everyone who's been a god," said the sunburnt man, "but it's happened to me, among other things." I intimated my sense of his condescension. "It don't leave much for ambition, does it?" said the sunburnt man. "I was one of those men who was saved from the Ocean Pioneer. Gummy, how time flies. It's 20 years ago. I doubt if you'll remember anything of the Ocean Pioneer." The name was familiar, and I tried to recall when and where I had read it. "The Ocean Pioneer. Something about gold dust," I said vaguely. "But the precise—" "That's it," he said. "In a beastly little channel she hadn't no business in, dodging pirates. It was before they'd put the kibosh on that business, and there'd been volcanoes or something, and all the rocks was wrong. There's places about by Suna where you fair have to follow the rocks about to see where they're going next. Down she went in 20 fathoms, before you could have dealt for whist, with £50,000 worth of gold aboard, it was said, in one form or another. Survivors? 3. "I remember the case now," I said. "There was something about salvage." But at the word salvage, the sunburnt man exploded into language so extraordinarily horrible that I stopped aghast. He came down to more ordinary swearing and pulled himself up abruptly. "Excuse me," he said, "but salvage?" He leant over towards me. "I was in that job," he said. "Tried to make myself a rich man, and got made a god instead. I've got my feelings." "It ain't all jam being a god," said the sunburnt man, and for some time conversed by means of such pithy but unprogressive axioms. At last he took up his tale again. "There was me," said the sunburnt man, "and a seaman named Jacobs, and always the mate of the Ocean Pioneer, and him it was that set the whole thing going. I remember him now, when he was in the jolly boat, suggesting it all to our minds just by one sentence. He was a wonderful hand at suggesting things. There was £40,000, he said, on that ship, and it's for me to say just where she went down. It didn't need much brains to tumble to that, and he was the leader from the first to the last. He got hold of the Sanderses and their brig. They were brothers, and the brig was the Pride."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?